Good afternoon, chat. Or I suppose I should say good evening, for that is the time that it is, in the most chronologically correct of places. Gonna leave that one hanging there? Was it a little insult to the rest of the world? Yes, it was. But it's so slight that I believe a lot of people are going to let it slide unnoticed, as well they should. How is everyone feeling out there, chat? Are you prepared for the glorious darkness that is ahead? And as the video description and generally everything else about this might suggest, yes, I did accidentally the whole team roster. You'll see what I mean by that very shortly. It's not a grammatical error, it is there by purpose. So don't you worry, chat. Things will become clear very shortly. Someone is in an Irish pub waiting on breakfast for lunch. That sounds pretty ideal, honestly. I can find no objection to that. So what did I accidentally the whole roster about? Well, this is the number that we have now. We can now go up to 52. I do believe that the changes which I've made, we're gonna have a slightly smaller pool here the next time that we go into this, but it gives us a larger pool of things to play with here. Now, if my mathematics was correct on this, if you were to have 4 of every character class, I believe you would need 64 slots. I worked this out a few days ago, so I can't remember if... I'm not 100% sure if I'm remembering the maths correctly, but in order to maintain 4 of everything, you would have to have like 60-something slots. This enables us to have 52, and I don't think that's because we're probably not actually going to want to have 4 of everything at any given time. Especially when it comes to things like, flagellants. You can only actually have 1 in your party, so you probably only need, like, a couple of them so that you can rotate them, and things like that. And there's certain classes which I just don't think you're ever going to really want 4 of, like 4 abominations. Well, at max we can only really effectively field 3 because they have nothing to do in position 4, like, other than sit there spamming absolution. So, seems kind of pointless having that many, so I think 52 will be the ideal for this. Alright. So what ridiculous silliness do I wish to undertake this time? Well, we had our little 4-party here of our 3 men-at-arms and a flagellant. I do wish to try this out a little bit more later, but perhaps swap out the flagellant for a different kind of healer. Maybe an occultist or maybe a vestal. I'm thinking a vestal might be the best way of going about it, actually, because of that little AoE heal that she's got. We can sort of top everyone off as they take those little teeny tiny bits of damage, so I think that might be the way to go about it. Other than that, I've been having several considerations for some of the things that we might be able to do. I do think that 4 Houndmasters could be a very entertaining one, and since we have the space, we can now get one. Of course, there is not a 4th Houndmaster available here. However, what we can do is we can go on the Antiques Roadshow, and I do believe that the Antiques Roadshow is absolutely a thing that we need to do, because why the hell wouldn't we? And I do believe that we also should probably be trying out a 4 Plague Doctor run as well, because, of course, I mean, how can we not? But I think initially we gotta go for the, well, let's find some ways of making these people actually look suitably different. That's pretty different to anything that we've got there. Got someone dressed in grey there, slightly different kind of purple, and something like that. There we go. That's suitably diverse appearance-wise for the Antiques Roadshow. Templar will be suffering a little bit because of the high stress levels, but who cares? It's only one person who's going to go mad, right? Right? It's really nothing. It's nothing. It's not going to be a problem. Not at all. Well, maybe it's going to be a little problem. We'll see how it goes as time goes on. So I think maybe the best way to go about that would be to de-stress Templar before we go anywhere, so we'll send her off to... I don't know, you can go gamble or something. Do you have no problems? Oh, look, you got 10% less stress. Oh, you could easily handle going in with 67% stress. Not a problem. We'll de-stress her initially, though, and then we'll go on the Antiques Roadshow for the next run. I do think that one is going to be pretty entertaining. As I said, our pool to draw from here is going to be smaller at the end of the run because of the change in mods here. So I'm just going to grab an extra couple of Plague Doctors so that we can definitely... Oh no, we have Phoenix Shaman. Phoenix could very well be the leader of our doomed our doomed quadret of Plague Doctors. So that could be a thing. I kind of also wish to get... We only have one leper. That's very, very sad. So I'm thinking I should probably just grab, like, all of these, or all of the ones that we actually need. Because, like I said, the pool is going to be a lot smaller at the end of this, because smaller things. So I think we should basically just grab pretty much everybody. We don't need Vestals, we're good with 3 of them. We only have... Well, we have not very many Occultists, so let's just fill that out. I believe we have a suitable number of Arbalasts, and there's no way we're going to need, like, a party of 3 or 4 of them. That would be absolutely disastrous. We've done our 4 men-at-arms and our 3 men-at-arms strategy. We have done the full Deus Vault thing, we've done 4 Vestals, so these basically aren't needed. So, holy shit, we've now got a load of people who need to have some names named. So I'll shuffle them all down to the bottom here, so we can maybe actually try and remember who needs to be named. So, oh good lord, chat, this is going to be a lot of things here. Okay, I think that was everyone. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Alright, so we've got to go on the Antiques Roadshow, of course. That means we have 3 Antiquarians to name, 3 further Plague Doctors. I don't think we'll actually need to keep all of those, because like I said, I think Lewis will be sufficient to go through with them as a leader. But he'll also end up... so Phoenix will also probably end up with that problem where he hits level 3 and then we can't send all the others with him, and it's going to be sad. It's going to be sad. So, chat, as we always do, I do believe that we have to begin calling some dibs on these things. Oh, Josh, you're back again, are you? We could potentially actually resurrect you as something else. We have done so with Zera. It was Zera's line. The antiquarian who died apparently had a bounty hunter for a son. We could, we could very easily resurrect you as Josh 2, and then you can be the damage magnet all the goddamn time. In fact, I'm kind of tempted, because Josh was the original cancer, to perhaps have a leper. Perhaps have a leper called Josh 2. Because that way, we can be reminded of the fact that Josh was absolute cancer. And this is what this guy has. It's not actual leprosy, it's cancer. So there we go. I think that I think is a suitable thing. That's my rationale behind all of that. We've got someone dibsing a purple antiquarian. Specifically the purple. Being very, oh, no, we don't want to dismiss. Being very specific in that, we're going to have a thing called, what was it, Nephilim? It's very biblical, but we'll go with it. So we have an antiquarian by the name of Nephilim. Shall we call it Zombie Josh? We could call it Zombie Josh, but I think just calling it Josh 2 is a little more subtle. Because the first Josh was just that cancerous that he passed the cancer on to his son. It works completely fine for me. Dibs on the one that will die. Which one of these is most likely to die? I'm gonna go with probably one of the antiquarians on the Antiques Roadshow run, because, I mean, come on, yeah, you're going to fucking die. So we're going to call that, what was it, Blake Halia. That sounds like just a very fancy name of calling them Blake. And don't we already have someone called Blake anyway? Didn't we get a Templar? Oh no, that was Drake. We're ending up with many, many similar names here. Yes, chat, it is true, everyone does hate Josh. He was the original cancer. I like that comment from Jewelstar there. It was not his son, his wife's son. That's how cancerous Josh is. He passed on the cancer to his wife's son. Very amusing. Very amusing. So I think what we should do here, do we have anyone else who is going to be particularly claiming anything? Josh, you can't be a plague doctor. You've been assigned, son. You've been assigned, bro. Just so you know, you can't do it. Do we have anyone else calling dibs on anything, or am I just going to be throwing someone in there? Your screen name is boring? That doesn't matter. Of course you're still gonna be named. We're gonna throw you to the fucking wolves. Doesn't matter if your name's boring. What is it, White Square? Well, we can just call you White. Or actually, we could actually call you White instead. Instead of White, you can be White. But we'll go with White. In fact, we'll do both. You are White. Just so you know. You are very much the supremacist in the party here. Everyone else might be giving you a little bit of side-eye because of that. It's just, little bit crazy like that. The Sent One, yes, you are still a bounty hunter. Be nice to your wife's son, he is a black child. Is there actually a black leper skin in the, all of the skins that we've got? Or are they all white? They appear to all be white. So I'm afraid, Josh, you can't... Your son cannot actually be black. It's impossible. Only white people get leprosy in this world, apparently. Oh, does white have a U in it? Of course it does, doesn't it, chat? White. There we go. Let's actually spell it correctly, shall we? Someone is dibsing a plague doctor, because of course they are. Who was that? Ah, I saw it and now I've lost it. Ugh. Where was it? Where was it? Oh, there we go. Sea Skimmer. Well, I think we can just call you Skimmer. Having C as a name might be weird. Oh, actually, no, wait. We can do this. Sea Skimmer. There you go. It's not sea like ocean sea, because, yeah. See, we can make people's names actually look like proper names. Kind of, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, right? Sort of, maybe, kind of, yeah. So we still have, what? 2 plague doctor... We have a plague doctor called Alexander. I swear we actually have another character called Alexander somewhere. Or am I going absolutely mental? Or was he someone who was here before? No, that was someone we just picked up. I swear. I don't know, I'm going insane here. I can't keep up with everything. I just can't. It's not racism if the white one dies, right? I am pretty sure that is how that works. It really does seem to be. So I think I might just be assigning some things now, because, of course, I mean, why would we not be? Okay, who have we got going on here? Metallus Hedus. You have absolutely not had anything assigned to you, so you're going to be getting one here. Even if you don't want it, you're getting it. Just take it. Take it and accept it. So we are going to have a plague doctor. Is it 2 L's in your name? Yes. In fact, we can give you the full title. Because of course we can. We don't have to play around with that one. You just Metallus Hedus. Ah. Plague Doctor-y, because reasons. Yeah. Alright, let's see what else we've got. We've got, what was it? That guy and Alexander. I'm pretty sure those are the only 3 left. Oh no, we need to do the Jester as well, I believe. And then that's it. We will have successfully assigned everything to literally everyone, because it works kind of like that. So, let's grab some random folks out of there. Someone who I recognize. You used to have a different name. We're going to call you Vicenza, because that Vicenza, I don't know how you're supposed to say that. But that is it. It'll do. You are now a grave robber. I recall what your old name was. I know it was, what was it, Mad Maynard or something like that, but I can't remember how you spell it. So you're getting what you are now. Yeah. A drunk... A drunk occultist could be fun. I do agree, drunk and offensive. So... Shall we just call him Drunk? He's just drunk. He doesn't even have a name anymore, he is just known as the Drunk. That's it. Wouldn't it be hilariously amusing if, oh, there you go, he will only meditate for stress relief, so he is called the Drunk, even though if I understand this correctly, he cannot actually go to the bar and drink. But he is drunk on the holy light, or something like that. He's drunk on all that glorious incense from his meditation and all of that things, right? It is true, chat. Senpai does see everything. I notice a lot more things than some people might be willing to actually accept. So we do have one Plague Doctor and one Jester who must be done. No, go down there. Go in the correct order. What we shall do... There is no name for these people for the moment, so I'm simply going to assign them a question mark. And then, if anyone joins us new and wishes to go for it, or if anyone can come up with anything amusing to assign them, then we shall go with that. But we've been on for like 15 minutes now, we haven't even done a single dungeon. God damn it, chat, I hope you feel noticed. We've spent 15 minutes doing nothing but looking at you, chat. Do you feel special? Do you feel like Senpai has noticed you? Good. Oh no, is Near Edge going to get depression? Well, we can't have that. Can't have that. Or would it be that he's going to go insane because he is near the edge? Yes, I bet no one saw that joke coming. Of course they didn't. Alright, so we have only one person left. Again, I'm open to suggestions, but for now we need to make all of the things happen. And the first thing that we are going to make happen... What is the first thing we're going to make happen? We can't do any of the super duper silly things, so I think... let's sort them by class. Let's see... we have 3 occultists. Okay, that's pretty good. Gonna have to sort them, I think. Look at some lobies. Gotta look at what we got on the lobby front here. Who is suitably low and what silliness can we go with? Or is it just going to be a completely standard run? I think it might just be a completely standard run. We have 3 Jester... We can do the clown car! We're going to do the clown car! We're not going to send them into the darkest dungeon, but we are going to send them somewhere. Not on a long one. I think a short one, yes. Let's do that. So, oh god, how does one even clown car? Okay. So, we need that there because you're position 2. Okay, so position 2, Harvest and Slice Off works. Dirk Stab also works. So, position 1 and 2 is basically going to be doing all of the bleeds. Position 1 more or less is going to be... Or position 1 and 2 can pretty much rotate Dirk Stab almost endlessly. And we'll probably have to see basically when the debuff, or when the buff for finale damage wears off. And then we can apply we can just go for the full finale there. Because why wouldn't we? Alright, so we need them to have Dirk Stab and finale. So Dirk Stab finale. Okay. So this way we've got all of the Dirk Stabbery. So the front 2 probably don't want Harvest. You might want Slice Off, actually. Or do we want Solo? Yeah, I think we need Solo in there. So Solo... So Solo... Dirk Stab, finale, and then just Slice Off as an additional thing. So... we then are... So we're now playing basically a solid position 3 Jester, who is just going to basically be a buff machine at this rate, because of course. We've got middle rank bleeds again, because that's basically what we need the 3 position to do. Or what we could do is we could just give them all Dirk Stab and Finale, and just endlessly Dirk Stab, Dirk Stab, Dirk Stab, Finale, solo, and then sort of see where that goes. But I'm tempted to leave the 3rd position guy alone, so it's just the first 3 who do all the rotations. Although what that does mean... What that does then mean is that it might not work so well, because we'd have less total damage because of less Dirk Stab and less Finale. And a lot less separate... And a lot less, separate damage for ranks 1, 2, and 3. Because we've got a lot of 2-3 damage, especially if they're all going to be having things like Harvest and Slice Off. But Dirk Stab and Finale are the things which can hit rank 1. So other than that, we'd be relying on a Vestal to try and kill things in rank 1, because that would be it. Which, no, that wouldn't really work, I don't think. Huh. I think we should try that, though. A full solo Dirk Stab party. That could be fun. I mean, it could also be absolutely god-awful, but we need to give Neeraj the Slice Off instead there, I think. We'll do that. Alright. This is either going to work unusually well, or it's going to be an absolute disaster. We're going to have to keep track of a lot of Dirk Stabs, and a lot of solos, and a lot of Finales, but the hope here is that we will build up so much Finale damage that it will actually do something useful. The problem is, of course, solo can only really be used once, and Finale can only really be used once. So... Oh no, solo can be used twice, Finale is only once. So we're going to have to see sort of just how long all of that Finale buffing works, and then we'll go from there. Well, what can possibly go wrong? All those famous last words. And yes, chat, we are going to be going into the Warrens because of how bleed heavy this party could be. Press F for the party. Yes, chat. I think that might actually be a good idea. I can see this going really quite badly. It's only a short run, we probably won't need very much of anything. I can see this going really, really badly, chat, so if you would like to press F to, like, pray for the party, or to pay respects beforehand, let's see how it works. We'll go for it. What's the worst that can happen? Alrighty. So let's see how long all of these Finale buffs run for. In before there's only one battle room, and it's a complete waste of my time doing this. It is true, chat. What can go wrong? Everything goes wrong. Knowing my luck, this is going to be one battle room of like 2 people. At least there's 4 people in here, so we can get some good shit going here. Alright, let's make it happen, and then we're going to go on the Antiques Roadshow, which is going to probably be even more of a disaster than this one. Okay, so we'll stun the last guy, so hopefully he won't be able to take a swing. Good. Alright, now we just need to do all of the Dirk stabbing and all of the solos. So solo is good, because it'll give them lots of minus accuracy. We could just have all of them use solo for like the first time, and then rack up on Dirk stabs a little bit. Okay, so Finale damage is 7 rounds. 7 rounds. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So that means we should basically get 6 turns of Dirk stabbing and soloing before we Finale people. But I get the distinct feeling that these people might all be dead by the time we get there. We'll see how it goes. I've got to really keep track on this. Okay, so you have Finale bonus 50 damage. Stab that thing. Plus 70 damage for Finale. You're on only 20% for finale damage. Well, that's nowhere near enough. The biggest boost is solo. So I think solo... How long do these guys have this buff for? 2 rounds. Okay. Okay. So we can solo everyone and keep that buff on them, or that debuff on them, for 3 rounds. Maybe. Then we can refresh the minus accuracy with everyone else, and then hopefully by then we should have a crazy massive finale damage. So 2 rounds time, we're going to have to do that. I think these people are going to be dead before we get to have a proper big finale. Seems like this is more a thing aimed for taking out bosses, all of this build-up. That actually might be an interesting thing. This team might actually do really, really well against a boss. And finale can hit basically any boss. I don't think there's a boss in the game which is only 1 rank. Until you get to, like... I think the only one that is the final guy in the Darkest Dungeon, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. So you've got 6 rounds? Yeah, easy. Just stack them up. We should probably clear that corpse and then finale this person. And hopefully kill her with a single thing. Alright. You can solo everyone now to replenish that debuff. Still got 6 rounds, so you can just continue stabbing things, I guess. We really should stab that corpse to get rid of it. I'm very tempted to try a 4 Jester round, but I think having the Vestal actually makes it better because you get all of the heals and stuff. So 90 finale damage, okay. Let's get that even higher. Clear a corpse so we get the person in the back rank in. 60 finale damage. I don't think we even need to be buffing up finale anymore at this point. It's so silly. Maybe the only way that we could improve this would be to have a solid 3-position Jester to spam the buff. Because I believe that Jester buff gives accuracy and crit. So that could be potentially really, really very good. Okay, you get forward and get ready to finale them. You've got... oh, so much damage. Okay. You need to move into position to finale, basically. This is... yeah, I think this is going to be a thing. Okay, trying to get everyone in a position where they can finale is going to be very difficult. Kind of. Because they all want to keep moving forward because Dirk Stab. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think actually pulling off a finale here isn't going to be very easy. Ah! 100% damage boost. Let's finale it. Yay! 17 damage, that wasn't very impressive, I must say. For something with plus 100% damage boost. It was really not actually nearly as strong as I was hoping it would be. Ah, scrolls. You have a torch on them, apparently, because that's what my thing says. I'm guessing that burning that sends them insane. Let's try it. Oh, it does nothing. Oh no, it actually removes one of the things. Okay, cool. Yes, I have a little thing that gives you hints for curios, because I just can't be bothered memorizing all of it. Okay, I guess we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to build up to a finale, which we never actually then have. Just got to work out who's got the most speed and try and get them in the front. So got 1 there, 7. So I think they're all the same now. Guy, just 7, 7. 7-7. They're all the same now. Okay. Right. That might be a little bit annoying. How are these things missing? You know what? Give them some minus accuracy, just for fun. We could just potentially stack up all of the minus accuracy buffs so they basically miss everything for the first, like, 3 or 4 rounds. Probably be worth it, maybe. Just overlap them like crazy. Okay, 70% damage bonus. If he's going to be taking the first swing, then we need to keep near edge at the front. If he's going to always be the first round. Which is going to be really frustrating because everyone wants to duck stab. Ay, 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 ay.
The ground quakes.
Okay. Yes, pulling off a finale with this is definitely something which you're going to have to be very careful with speed. I think in order to do that, you'd have to have speed trinkets on some people so you can ensure that they go on the turn that you want them to. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult. Okay, you've got 60% damage. You can maybe finale him to death. There you go. It worked. Kind of. I think this team might be a little bit better when it comes to dealing with bosses because of this. Get it all up and then just nuke them. Okay, give them the solo so they can't really hit anything. That would be great. Everyone could use a little touch, but maybe just give that to the one up at the front. And other than that, time to start stabby stabby. All of the stabby stabby. Someone saw the emoji. You want to see the Emoji Movie? No, no one wants to see the Emoji Movie, Josh. No one. I think the only people who might actually go and see that movie are just like going to go and hate watch it. Because they're just like, this could be like the worst thing ever, so I'm going to go and watch it so I can ridicule it on the internet later. Quite possibly for clicks and views. I kind of view the Emoji Movie, it's probably going to be as bad as... What was that shit movie with? Was it Adam Sandler Pixels thing, which was... It was basically just the movie version of that episode of Futurama where video games became real, and it was just awful. So I have heard, because I haven't watched it. Because I refuse to watch something that is, frankly, going to be more than likely completely shit like that. 70% bonus damage. Move yourself forward there. What, 3-year-olds might want to watch the Emoji Movie? Very possibly, actually. I'd like to think that they wouldn't, because I would like to still think that 3-year-olds don't have access to mobile phones and shit. But then I realized that the world we live in, yes they do. Kids are basically born with mobile phones and using emojis now. Anyone miss the days of emoticons? You know, back in the day when that's what they were called. It was still a little picture of things, but yeah. Just good old days. Now, I think the emoticon was supposed to be the text-only version, but it ended up being used for the pictures as well because we didn't have another word at that time. Now it's all emoji. I can't bring myself to believe that there is someone out there who actually wants to see that piece of shit. Kids these days, they have all of the tech. It's actually a little bit depressing. But what can I say? I grew up in a very different kind. I grew up in a very different time, I should say. Some would say it was a better time, a simpler time. Some would say it was the technological dark age, and everyone was miserable because they didn't know how happy they could be, staring at a screen all day every day in the palm of their hand. Getting constantly fucking stressed all the time by the constant need to interact with things and the inability to actually disconnect yourself from things. And then all of the problems that it causes, all of the psychological and mental problems, because people have to project this idealized image of themselves onto the internet all the time for their friends to see, and it's all fake, and it causes them a great degree of misery. Because that's how it actually works. Was I born in the 60s? I was not born in the 60s, no. I am not quite that old, I must say. I shall merely give you the hint. I was old when this universe was young. That's my age. It is true, chat, I do actually somewhat agree that we are in the current dark age of technology. Everything has gone towards social media, and social media is being horrendously throttled and controlled by corporations who have a vested interest in cleaning everything up so that they can sell their product to people. Which is why free speech is now being fucked up on the internet. Yep. You thought I was 70 years old? 70 years is mere child's play to me.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Alright. So, I gotta admit, that was fun. It was reasonably successful. But I think that they would fare far better against a larger number of really, like, high HP things. Because, frankly, all that stack up, all that lead up, it takes so damn long to get that finale to such a massive sort of bonus where it'll actually do something. I really do think that might actually work better against a boss. So, who knows, maybe we'll try that. Maybe we will send the clown car against, I don't know, like the wizened old hag or something like that and see where all of that shit goes. You saw a paper that Facebook mainly targets psychologically unstable teens because they'll spend more money to repair themselves. How does Facebook make any money out of that? Is Facebook offering people online psychology counseling? Or something like that? Oh god, it wouldn't actually surprise me. Facebook is fucking cancer. I refuse to have one. It's just shit. Ah! There's our 4th Plague Doctor, if we wanted to keep them all the same levels, but we don't. There's our 4th Houndmaster as well. My. Okay, we have four low-level Houndmasters. We can do a 4 Houndmaster run, chat. All of the silliness. It's gonna be great. Okay, chat. Who wishes to become a Master of Hounds? Does anyone wish to become a Master of Hounds, or do you all wish to try and dodge any responsibility for chat's failure to run a dungeon properly? Well, I must say, chat, I have been very impressed with your performance thus far. You haven't had a team wipe once yet, so you're doing okay, though we have lost a few people. Who have we lost? I think we've only lost, like, what, 3 or 4? Yeah, 3 people. We've lost Josh, Zera, and Churky. That was it. It's 3 people down. That's actually pretty good. You're doing okay, chat. You are doing okay. We have a Deebs. Deebs on a Houndmaster. Alrighty, let's do that. Plucks. Alright. We're going to do the Antiques Roadshow, because that seems absolutely hilariously bad, and then we will do the, do a 4 Houndmaster run, which is going to be awful. Just completely awful. But it's okay. We're going to go with it. Okay, so we'll have to Let's stick them in some manner of order. And now let's work out who can use what and where and how we can make them actually do something. Okay. So the back line, we can stab, we can vapor. Fortifying vapors and invigorating vapors seems to be the thing. I could just buy all of these abilities, frankly. Fortifying vapors only works in rank 2 and 3. So do any of these people have that? Yes. Okay. So that, I think, is going to be our rank 4 standard thing. Fortifying vapors and healing vapors. So White needs to get some of those dodgy vapors. Let's give him that. Alrighty. So we can take that, put that onto there. Front 2. Still going to be stabbing, still going to be blighting, because of course we are. Do I want to give flash powder? It's kind of meh, frankly. Yeah, festering vapors. Get down, I suppose, could be nice. We could maybe rotate the entire team. Give them get down, so everyone's got get down, festering vapors, nervous stab, and flash powder. There'd be no healing there, but it could be interesting because everyone could then have a dodge and a speed buff, which would make it useful. That's got some potential, I think. But the front 2... We don't really, I think, want anyone here to be guarding these people. We need the damage to be distributed as evenly as possible, because they don't have a whole lot of HP. So, front ranks, I'm thinking nervous stab, festering powder, flash powder, and probably get down, but only if it rotates them from position 1 to position 2. Because if we take our position 3ers out, it's going to cause all manner of problems. So who are our front 2 people? So it was Nephilim and Blixia, however you say that. Alright, so Nephilim, you need get down and flash powder. And Bleka, you need those things. So we're going to give you derp, and Nephilim derp. So there we go. We're going to be nervously stabbing everything to death and probably giving them all blight as well. We are going to earn so much money on this run that it's not even going to be funny. Alright, let's, we could send them into the cove. That could be fun. Send them into a medium dungeon. What could possibly go wrong, right? Yeah, maybe we should look for a shorter one. That's a good one. That actually allows us a thing which... Oh, it's a medium, though. Do I trust them to do a medium run in order to get us All Saints Day? Oh, do I want to send them on a short? The only short we've got is in the Warrens, which is bad because blight resist on everything, although their thing does, I believe, hang on. Hang on a minute. What? You need to have festering vapors. What are you doing? You trying to be special here, bro? No. We're not doing that. Not doing that. There you go. Everyone's got to have festering vapors. And it's the front 2 people who have the flash powder and the get down, and the back 2 people who have the heal and the dodge. Please, get with the program here. Okay. I'm pretty sure these people are going to fucking die. Pretty damn sure. But we're going to give it a go here. Oh, chat, talking about Napster, Bearshare, and LimeWire. Oh, those were the days. Oh, let's be honest, Napster was pretty fucking cancerous even at its height. LimeWire is where it was at. Although even that's become fucking cancerous now. As far as I know, it still is. It's just, like, infested with nothing but viruses now. Because torrenting websites became so much more popular because of, well, high-speed internet and the ability to just download shitloads of stuff in one go. Which I have never done. I have never, never downloaded anything that was copyrighted material in any capacity. Nope, not even once. Yep. Just because I have... What is it? I can't remember how many gigabytes of music that I have on my... How many gigabytes of music do I have on that external drive? I'm going to quickly check. Muzak. It's probably going to take a while to count it all up. It's a lot. How much music do I have on this external drive? It's still counting, still counting, still counting, still counting, still counting, still counting, still counting. I remember that I had to clear a lot of it off of my laptop because it took up too much of the hard drive space. It's still counting. It's still. I could do the run, and this thing might have only just finished counting by then. Alright, well, I guess we're going to... Oh, there we go, 171 gigabytes. I have 171 gigabytes of digital music on this external hard drive, and I have never owned a CD in my life. I have never downloaded anything illegally off of the internet. Ever. So, yes. That's a thing. Yes. No SSD. No, my external drive is not SSD. I bought it several years ago. It's a several terabyte, just actual proper spinning hard drive, because of course it is. I needed big storage. I wasn't so much concerned about access speed, because it's an archive disk, so it doesn't have to be fast. By music, I also mean porn. Bro, do you even stream, bro? Why would you save anything potentially incriminating or character damaging on your hard drive? I mean, there you go, Siegfried believes me that I've never downloaded anything illegally off of the internet. Thank you, Siegfried. You will be my character witness in court when the time never comes around because I've never downloaded anything illegally off the internet. Anyway, yes, I think we're gonna go here, I think. Although there's the guys who have a lot of damage there. Alright, we're going to send them on a medium run, I think, because it seems to be the only thing that we can do. Otherwise, we're sending them in the Warrens. I'm going to send you in the Warrens, because their thing does remove Blight Resist. So let's be fair, we're going to do that. Alright, let's go for it. One of you can have bonus 25 prop, because you need it. Otherwise, you're going to die horribly. In fact, I think all of you need things that are going to give you bonus prot. Plus 30% healing skills. Yes, I think one person in the back does need that. Front runners definitely need prot. Plus 25% damage. Yeah, we should totally go with that. And then the thing that gives you bonus HP. Sure, why not? We can minus your stress. We need things that'll give you damage. People up front, you need damage. Ooh, bonus healing skills. Yes, thank you very much. We need anything that will increase just raw damage. I don't think we really have anything that will actually help them. Ooh, plus 10% blight skill. That would be useful. I'm tempted to give you plus prot, though, because I think you might fucking die otherwise. Actually, I think that might be better than these things, because this is going to be a very high-stress party here. It's a short dungeon, you guys can handle it. I believe in you. I believe in you, chat. Let's go with it. You're gonna go on the Antiques Roadshow. Let's make it happen, chat. What is the worst that could happen, apart from, like, literally everything? I don't think we want to do an all-dark run, because you will get yourselves killed. We've got to take care of these antiquarians here, because all of the death. Don't give them trinkets, you'll lose them when we get wiped. Come on, chat. There's not gonna be any wiping here. No wiping. Come on. You gotta have a little more faith in yourselves, chat. You have survived challenges which aren't quite this hard before. You can survive this one. Press F for obvious reasons. Chat, if there was a party which was going to wipe because of the ridiculousness of this build, this would be the one which is going to do it. But if you can survive this one, chat, and keep in mind, all we have to do here, all you've got to do is explore 90% of the rooms so we can actually try and avoid as many of the fights as possible. And look, we got dodges. We can blind the people who are going to try and attack us. We can crowd control them. We can crowd control them for victory. Maybe. It is true, chat, I don't wipe. More correctly, you don't wipe, because this is you guys going through dungeons for my amusement here. Look at that. Barely any damage taken. You're going to be fine, chat. See, you're resisting. You're resisting all of the things, chat. You're doing fine. I mean, one of you's bleeding a little bit, but, you know, it's fine. You're gonna be okay. You know? I think, do we just want to stack Blight? Or do we want to use Nervous Stab? I mean, Nervous Stab is kind of just terrible damage-wise. Let's be honest, the Blight isn't much better either. Maybe we should start healing up the person at the front, maybe? And they've not really taken a whole heap of damage. I think we might be better off just trying to get everyone to dodge everything forever. We'll be okay. It's okay, chat. You're going to survive. It is true, chat. You're going to get like 10 chests of gold. You are going to be so loaded after this run that it's going to be a little bit insane. More dodge! You are going to be the most dodgely party in existence. See, you're not even taking that much damage. Look, you're fine. It's just this one person who's getting wailed on. That's like it. Really. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Yeah, I really think we need to start heal. Look at that! You've got a critical heal, chat. First heal of the game and it was a crit. Look at that. You're doing great. This build does just make me desperately want to try the Unchained series of mods on the workshop. They look like a hell of a lot of fun. They just kind of change up some of the abilities of heroes, so it makes like the less useful ones more useful, and just alters a few of the parameters of other ones. It makes it kind of good. Sort of increases things like the antiquarian heal a little bit. I think one of the cool ones is it actually gives the Vapors a chance to bleed as well, which is pretty good. So it's not quite as thoroughly shite. Look at that, you got another critical heal, chat. You're doing fine. Look how great you're doing. Is the antiquarian holding a knife or a box cutter? It's a knife. Look at that. I believe it's the cookery, is it? I think. Yeah, it is a cookery. I was just sort of thinking, like, which type of knife is that? Yeah, it's a cookery knife. So, they are definitely carrying the murderous weapon. They are some pretty good knives. Seems kind of sad that they have such a highly murderous knife and yet barely seem to actually, you know, do any damage with it. Yeah, you're not doing very well. We should probably patch you up a little bit now. Maybe you should try the get down thing. That thing's gonna die now, though. We can't heal you yet. Just poke it to death. You'll be fine. Looks about as useful as a box cutter. Yeah, don't tell that to any of the Gurkhas. They'll show you how useful a cookery is. Yes. Yes, indeed. Lovely people, but head cases. All of them. Because their standards are so crazy high.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
We've only got one antiquarian who's been kind of beaten on here. If we're lucky, that'll be the only fight that we actually have to handle. But I greatly desire all of the loot, so I think we're going to have to go and grab all of the curios and stuff. at that, chat. We're getting all of the things. It's going great. Still no fights. Okay. See, the less fighting you do, the less likely it is that you can be murdered. Okay, I guess you can just read that anyway, and it'll drive you insane, potentially. Let's see. Yep. Oh well. We took a stab. It failed.
Traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting.
We could switch the front one to position 2, or what we can do is have them use get down as soon as they go in, and then that will actually be a lot more useful. I'm not sure if only doing these 2 rooms will be enough. I would rather have her use get down as the first thing, because then she'll get bonus dodge and all that good stuff. It will improve the survivability. Alright, let's try and get some stuff going. Okay, you need to use the get down ability ASAP. There we go. So you get down, you move back, and you gain extra dodge and speed. You can work on doing some healing. And of course you get targeted. But you dodge, because we've got all of the crazy extra dodge. Then someone gets critted, because of course they do. Eep. Okay, we really need to start getting the murder going here. They really want Nephilim dead, apparently. You are the Josh of this party, it seems.
Or expire.
We're just gonna have to, I think, focus them down one at a time here. Everyone hates Nephilim! You really are this party's Josh. Relax, buddy, you're gonna be fine. We're gonna heal you and everything. If they keep targeting you like that, it's gonna work out fine. Don't worry. Come on, bro, chill out. Don't ruin it for everyone else. See, we're getting all of the dodges and everything. You're not doing very well today, Nephilim. Everyone wants you dead.
As life ebbs,
Okay.
vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Okay. That one will blight out this turn, so that's good. Now we've got to get everyone healed up. And then we can begin rolling the blights on the other 2 guys. And maybe we'll be okay. Maybe. Got to admit, this is... I suppose all we have to do is keep them away from death's door, so we could maybe just try going for, just going for outright trying to, like, race them with the blight, but I'd rather try and have a decent bumper against that, or buffer against that. Oh, poor Nephilim. Everyone hates you. It's not the end, chat, don't worry. I don't think it's the end anyway. I think you might be okay. Maybe. Potentially. They are resisting the blight quite a lot. I think it might just be time to start trying to stab them to death instead. Every time. Every time. Hey, look at that. One of you became stalwart. You are the most stalwart antiquarian. It's gonna work great. Just stab them. Just stab them, stab them, stab them. We're going to go for that approach. The blight and lowering the resist was not... How many times have you gone to death's door in this fight? Oh, so many. I almost feel sorry. Oh no, this could be a death blow. Oh no. Nephilim is dead. Finally, they decided to do 2 swings on one person. If you could kindly not dodge, that would be great. It is true, chat. Nephilim was the MVP. He was taking all of the damage for everyone, and now she's dead.
Death cannot be escaped.
There was so much tanking.
Can be postponed.
Will you stop being such an emo faggot and trying to hurt yourself? It's not helping. Yes, grow stronger. And... Ugh. Try to actually hit the damn thing. There you go.
Destroy them all.
See, chat? You did it. All of your bravery and skill paid off. You have survived all of the things. Oh, we didn't bring holy water. Damn it. Okay, empty room, and then hopefully... I don't think that just doing these 2 will be enough. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to complete this mission. Like, actually do the whole 90% of rooms. We will be relying on this one room being the one which procs that. If it isn't, then we may have to just leave. Ah. Do I trust 3 antiquarians to try a battle? The answer is no, I don't. Doesn't matter if they suffer the stress of defeat. The point is, we did the Antiques Roadshow run. That's all that matters. We did it. And Nephilim achieved so much. So many Death's Door rolls there. That was crazy. But very fun. Very enjoyable. Probably not for Nephilim, but still fun. Okay. Ooh, we have another Hellion. We can start actually trying to stack Hellions and do some Hellion-based strats. That could be fun. But for now, the plan is 4 Houndmasters. See, it is true. Only on Teal Deer VG can you see a 4 Antiquarian run. It's true. You probably won't find it anywhere else because everyone else has more sense than that. I, on the other hand, have no problem doing the most stupid and ridiculous of things imaginable just to see if it'll work. It's a thing of beauty, I feel. Okay, 4 Houndmasters now. Diamond Dogs! Alright, let's make the Diamond Doge play. Okay, so position 1. Can't use Hound's Harry, Blackjack is a must. Can't use Lick Wounds. Probably Target Whistle to mark things up and keep things stunned for the rest of the party. Can't use Cry Havoc, so we'll need Guard Dog. Yeah, we'll need Guard Dog. Okay, so that's Blackjack, Guard Dog, Target Whistle, Hound's Harry. So let's get those upgraded. Position 2. Justin Skip. You probably want Hound's Harry for the massive bleed. Definitely Blackjack. I think all of them are going to need Lick Wounds. Like, that's just a must. Because otherwise there's going to be no sort of healing at all. So we'll go with that. Grab Lick Wounds on everyone. both position 1 and position 2 definitely need blackjack for melee and crowd control. Do you want that, or do we just want to basically spam Hound's Harry and just bleed literally everything to death? That could be fun. See, chat, you get it. I have no problem sacrificing chat for my amusement. Absolutely. I think maybe then we just want, basically on the back two, Cry Havoc and all of that. Okay. So, Pollux, we need to change you a little bit as well, so that you have Hound's Harry. So the back two are just going to be Harry, Rush, Cry Havoc, and Lick Wounds. So they're going to be identical in build. So, rank 2... Or do we want to have 2 people with Target Whistle? Maybe. Yeah, I think maybe 2 people with the Whistle might work better. Because then we can target things for the back 2 to just wreck them in case there's only like 1 target there. Okay, let's go with that. We'll also send off the Doge to the blacksmith. Send Hitler's Doge to the blacksmith. There we go, so that he can get slightly better gear. And now we're going to go and touch things aggressively in all of the places that you're not allowed to touch things. Okay. Ooh. That might actually be quite good. Even though it's minus 15% damage because he's got the guard dog ability. So we might be able to turn him into kind of a sort of pseudo guard for other people. That would be really bad because he doesn't have lick wounds. So we should probably do that on position 2 instead. But position 2 doesn't have guard dog. Or maybe we just have it there to keep them alive a little bit more. No, not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. Hound's Whistle, Trap Disarm chance, and Scouting chance if the torch is low. Of course, we're going to take that. Because Trap Disarm and stuff. Actually, I should probably have bought all of the trinkets back from the antiquarians before doing this. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Rank 2, I think, is going to be more of the damage dealer. So probably going to want to maybe give that, because 25% damage is good. And we've got a lot of stress management here. So we give him something that'll compensate for the HP loss. That'll work fine. Position 1. I think things which increase bleed chance is going to be very useful here. Front rank, yeah, I think you need extra prot, because otherwise you're just going to die. In fact, I think everyone kind of needs bonus prot. You've got bleed skill bonus. Is there anything else that might be useful here? Let's see. Extra stun skill chance could be useful for one of the people in position 1. Although I don't really want to negatively impact their dodge, because that's going to be the thing which is like keeping them all alive. Yeah, well, actually try and just give them a little bit more dodge, because, yeah, I don't like sort of dodge tanking, but I think it's going to be the thing, because, yeah. Although, or do I want something that does actually just give higher prot to the person in the front, because they are going to be taking most of the damage. Okay, this should work. Maybe. Or it'll probably go horribly. I'm going to bet that it's going to go horribly. Probably not going to send them to a medium room again. Do we have anything short? We have a long one. Okay. So in that case, we probably want whatever's going to give us the maximum benefit. Which, All Saints' Day or Sunshine in the Thicket. The Wield, I believe, Yeah, I think the wheel is going to be the best place, because Ruins has skeletons, skeletons don't bleed. That gives... It's a nice flagellant thing. Sunshine in the thick of this. I think I'd rather have that, actually, because that means we can give it to a healer flagellant. Let's give that a go. Okay. We have so many dog biscuits, though, chat. How can we possibly fail with that number of dog biscuits? It's going to be beautiful. Right, okay, Warrens, anti-poison, that thing, probably want more than that, a couple of holy waters, there are things that require bandages. We just need all of the help that we can get, really, at this point, because this could be an absolute disaster. You know what, we'll just take loads of anything, we can sell it when we get back, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, and we're going to embark the diamond dogs. Yeah, you know what I mean. Let's go with it, chat. Let's see how it happens. No, the Warrens don't have skeletons. The Ruins have skeletons. Warrens don't. Oh, chat, shall we summon the Shambler? Let's maybe not do that. Oh, here we go. Look, this is perfect. 4 guys, let's just stack all of the bleeds. Make them all suffer. It's gonna be great. All of the bleed everywhere. Literally everything. All the time. Bleeds. And murder. And attacking. Please don't touch my dogs. You know what you did? You kicked my dog, and now my dog is sick. You must pay me, because my dog is sick. That was an old internet thing. My god. That's showing some age right there, if anyone remembers that. Okay, maybe... Are you gonna bleed? Yes. He's not going to, but you can stun him so he can't do anything next turn. That's good. And then everyone can start licking themselves. Start licking yourselves, boys. Because otherwise this could go really, really badly really quickly. I don't wish to lose all of my dogs. Give them some more bleed. Alright. Begin licking. Yes, someone remembers that Indian thing. Does that mean you're old? Probably. It was very... It was like one of... Not like one of the first things on the internet, but it was definitely up there as being very, very... Sort of one of the first main kind of viral things that wasn't an image on the internet. So, yeah, you may very well be a little bit old if you remember that. I'm pretty sure, actually, the very first, like, internet viral thing was that dancing baby gif video thing. There must have been things before that, but I think that was kind of like the first really super big one.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, chat. I mean, you're doing okay. I think we can probably maybe... we have to do battle rooms, don't we? Yes. Quite. Still not stumbling. Still not getting the Shambler. Because that's just insane. Much as I do enjoy doing insane and silly things, it's, maybe we don't want to go quite that insane. Alright. Oh, sweet, we got a load of food there. Okay, that's actually really good. We can patch people up and heal them manually this way. There we go. That's a good way of dealing with it. Oh, these guys have some quite high bleed, 60% resist. It's okay, we can just burst through it. We've got so much different kinds of bleed here. One of them's gonna get through. Kill everything. Make it all bleed. Make everything bleed. Kinda want one of those things to definitely die, so let's do that. That was a mighty doge. Truly the mightiest of doge strikes.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
You call that damage? That's nothing. We have doges. Dogely doges. Who are going to doge all over you. Just like that, you see?
Give them no quarter.
We can whack that with a cudgel. There we go.
Destroy them all.
It's a weak blight, but I don't really want to stack up any damage unnecessarily on these guys. Because the healing, oh, the healing and the kind of lack thereof. It's okay, guys. We got so much food, doesn't matter. Take as many breaks as you want. Don't really want to touch that. Probably not the best thing for you guys to be handling. Really? Really, dog? That's depressing. You just missed literally everything. 4 targets, couldn't even hit 1. Disappointed in you, bro. Disappointed in your dog, too. But I'm less disappointed in the dog than you, because, well, it's a dog. I mean, how can you stay mad at that face? I think it's time for someone to start licking themselves.
Another one falls.
Someone seems to believe that this team would destroy the Shambler. Possibly, we could just stack up so many bleeds on it that it would die, but I would have to wonder whether or not they would die beforehand. Although we do have all of the stress relief. Then the back 3 guys all have the Cry Havoc. You know, the soothing sound of a dog howling in your ears, clearly the most relaxing thing. Will you stop focusing on that one person? I would really rather that they didn't die, thank you very much. Yes, I know, Death's Door, it's fine. Have an anti-venom and lick yourself. It's gonna be fine. Please, people here, do not then focus on that one thing again. Like you did last time. Relentlessly. At Nephilim. Right, that thing is going to bleed out now, so I think we just spend the remainder of the time licking ourselves. It's completely normal and healthy. Yeah, we can get rid of that blight immediately. Again, it's a minor one, but don't really want to be stacking up that damage unnecessarily when we don't have to. Okay, you can just, I think, go straight for the murder on these things. Ugh, everything likes to resist the bleed. Okay, see if we can stun that thing. It's a bit of a coin flip, but it was successful. You just need to lick. That's all you need to do. Is it worth trying to stun one of the other things? I think it's worth just trying to take a swing to clear one. There we go. It means we only get 1 attack. We've got another Shambler altar here. This game is trying to tell me something. It's almost like, hey, you should probably try this fight with this ridiculous party. What's the worst that can happen, right? Really rather not, perhaps. I think we need to shuffle the first 2 around so we can get some healing on our front doge dude. I think that would probably be the best thing to do. Swap them out and try and get all the healing done. Is it a sign, chat? The fact that there is another Shambler altar here, it's a sign. It's a sign that we absolutely must do the Shambler. No. I do not think this is the party to take on the Shambler. The next time we do go for a Shambler, then we can absolutely try that. Sure. But I would rather... Oh. Well, that's probably not going to make a huge amount of difference, let's be honest. See, it's true, chap, there is no such thing as too lewd, especially when it comes to licking jokes.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I mean, look, we've got a load of guys with their dogs. Oh yeah, you didn't have the lick wounds, did you? Herp-de-derp-de-derp. Okay. That's fine. You can just murder things. It'll be fine.
Death by inches.
Chat, why do you want me to do the Shambler so much? Do you want all of these dogs to die? Is that what it is? Do you wish to send all of these poor little dogs to their death against some eldritch horror?
Slowly.
You are messed up, chat.
This is how a life is taken.
You are a messed up bunch. Absolutely. If we see maybe one more Shambler thing, I might take the hint and do it, but I will not be happy about it. Let's put it that way. So, turns out that this party is actually quite effective. It's kind of like the Death Watch, you know, the 4 bounty hunter run. You just have, like, so much damage that you can actually kind of kill everything, like, before it's able to do any, like, real crazy damage to you. So, it's working. You believe in this party, do you, chat? I also believe in this party, but I'm not sure if I believe in this party that much. If we complete all of the rooms, then maybe I shall consider going back and doing it, because that way we can rest up beforehand and get all of the buffs and then maybe go for it. So if this is like the last battle room, then I might turn around and give it a go. Just for shits and giggles. We shall bleed the Shambler to death with all the Dojely bites. Okay, they're all going to bleed out, so, yeah, let's do the licking and deal with the stress. Seems like kind of the way to go about it. It's true, chat. So far, nothing has gone hideously wrong. Yeah, I don't really care about that.
Triumphant pride precipitates fall.
Yeah. Who cares? It's a low B trinket. Alright, let's see if we can sort out your stress by getting you to disarm a trap. Good. Good play. Alright. We are beginning to run a little low on food, though, chat. But I do still believe in this team.
Gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
The only real problem is we only have one person who cannot heal themselves. That's kind of the biggest issue with this party, ultimately. But still not the end of the world, I think. You've got the highest prot. Oh. Well, apparently the prot didn't matter. You're just going to go ahead and crit them to death anyway. Great. Let's try and sort out a little bit of the stress. That was a damn good roll. Well done, Pollux. Your Doge truly has the sweetest of howls that relieves everyone's stress and soothes their furrowed brows. I'm quite impressed, honestly, by the fact that we've managed to go this far fighting all of the dogs against pigs and no one's made a, you know, Little Pig reference and blowing down houses and all that sort of stuff, especially when it came to licking. Because, I mean, if you wanted to do that, then you've got licking puns and blowing puns between wolves and pigs. It's There was so much there, and I'm very impressed, chat. You haven't gone down that route. You have managed to keep your minds that far out of the gutter for this long. Congratulations. We are all maturing together. That's a good question, chat. How are we running so low on food when there's this much bacon? I don't get it either. You know, it's just, I don't really understand. But apparently that's how it works. One interesting thing to consider here is if we did decide to go back and actually take on the Shambler and all that good stuff, we do still have a crap ton of dog biscuits. So we could really and truly we could just buff the entire party and actually deal a metric ton of damage. So, there is some potential there for something pretty good.
The ground quakes.
We need that big guy to go down quick. There we go. Now everyone should just bleed out. Perfect. You see if you can manage some stress again, since that thing is going to bleed the next time it does anything. There we go. Alright. Ah, perfect. Okay, we are going to continue. We're going to do it, chat.
Or is it merely...
We are going to do it. We're going to go back and we're going to do the Shambler. For fun. Just because we can. Okay, we don't need medicinal herbs. We'll take some crests. We're going to go back. So where was it? It was here, I believe. So we'll go back a room, we'll camp, and then we'll walk back and we'll take a crack at it. You know, what's the worst thing that can happen, am I right? Well, apart from, I guess, maybe a nighttime invasion and murder and things. Do we have anyone who's got the guard dog ability? Let's see. Yes, Hound's Watch. Perfect. Prevents nighttime ambush. We're absolutely going to be doing that. I love that therapy dog icon. It's so adorable. Just that little dog paw on a hand. It's so cute. Because dogs are awesome. Okay. We really don't have anything that's that's going to really buff us for this, do we? Okay. Everyone gets to therapy dog beforehand. Maybe that's the way to go about it. Just much therapy dog, because that way we'll take less stress damage when we're fighting the Eldritch Horror. Oh, bugger. That was the wrong thing. Oh well, who cares? We're gonna go in and we're going to kill the Shambler now, because of course we are. Oh no, it was one of these. Okay. Doesn't matter. Unless you guys get really hungry and are like, no, there's nothing to eat. We've only gone like 10 steps after eating. There we go. Chat, we're gonna do it. This is gonna possibly go very badly, but we're gonna try it. Come at me, bro. Bring it, Shambler. Right, you need to move back by a couple of ranks, so you can actually use all your abilities. You need to go back one. And then we need Hitler's dog to move forward many. And then we'll be okay. Everyone will be back in the appropriate places then. It's okay, chat. You gotta believe. All you gotta do is believe, chat. You want to remind everyone you were against this fight. Were you, though? Were you? Or were you the person who was like, yeah, let's fucking do this? We'll get everyone into the right position, then we'll start applying the mass bleeds and the marks and all the cool stuff. Right, you're fine, and in the place that you need to be. Oh shit, I should have... Everyone needs to have dog biscuits beforehand. Okay. Yeah, you need to go that. We need to move you back 1 rank. Now everyone is in the perfect position. Everyone gets a dog biscuit, and then the murder begins. Chill out, you'll be fine. Alright. You're going to die now, Shambler. Why does everyone... Justin, you are the new Josh. Everyone wants you dead. If you pass, I'm not gonna... Right, if you die now, you deserved it.
Injury and despondence.
Ah, that is a lot of things. Okay. I think we just need to go for the rush here, frankly. If you die here, Justin, it's your own damn fault for passing your turn. He's still marked. Okay, just apply all of the bleeds everywhere. You are playing with fire here, Justin. When it comes to your next turn, you need to not pass. Chill out, Broseph. It's gonna be fine. Everyone should eat dog biscuits. We might have to just kill those things directly. I would rather have just harried them to death that way, but when you gotta be direct, you gotta be direct.
And now the true test.
So much blight.
Fast or expire.
Should have really brought more anti-venom for this. To be fair, I had no idea we were going to do this fight. I do partially agree. I think this expedition might actually be doomed. There you go. It is true, chat. The roster is getting smaller this way.
How quickly the tide turns.
No, you don't need to run. Look, you can't run anyway, maybe.
Those who covet injury.
I may be having some regrets for choosing to do this. Oh no, we're down to 3.
Foolhardy. Perched at the very precipice.
Okay, don't worry, Justin, you're gonna be fine. Everyone's gonna go mad, but we might be okay. Maybe. Potentially. The phrase is, after all, what could possibly go wrong? And I think we've found out. We've found out what could possibly go wrong. The answer is literally everything. Everything can go wrong. Okay, I think it's time to leave.
The sin is not in being outmatched.
But it's okay, we completed the quest. What we discovered is 4 Hound Masters against the Shambler, not the best strategy you can pick.
You are doing just work ending them.
But on the plus side, very effective at clearing dungeons. Not good against the Shambler, although I think that might also be because they were all level 0. I think, or, yeah, level 0. I think if they were maybe a higher level, could have been some potential, could have actually worked maybe. But you know, we tried. And that's what matters most, chat. We gave it a go. Ah, our graveyard is filling nicely. There is a reason that I did call this stream, More Playthings. You know, it works. It works. No, it wasn't the rushing that was why we failed. I think it was actually just that they were too low level. An extra level of damage on all those things. I reckon it could have happened. Could have happened. And also, what I think we needed was more anti-venom on that, because it was just the blight stacking up, I think, was not a helpful thing either. But live and learn. 4 Hound Masters against a Shambler when they're all level 0, bad strategy. Level 1, level 2, I reckon they'd have been okay. Because we just would have had that little bit extra damage. Oh well. Important thing is, Hitler's dog died. It is true, chat. Hitler's dog is dead. So, it's a thing. If you want to be sad about that, then you can. If you want to be happy about it, you know, you can. Exactly, chat. Could've, would've, should've. Things can be better. But we must learn from our mistakes. And our mistake is, don't send level 0s against the Shambler. Regardless. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else silly that we can build? We can have another leper. Oh no, wait, we were going to do the, the 4 Plague Doctor run. Because of course we are. Okay, 4 Plague Doctors. Let's do it. Ah, the Plague Cart. Beautiful. Okay, let's make it happen. Are there any short ones that we can do? They're all medium. This game, it wants me to do medium runs now. Okay, I guess we're gonna do medium runs. Because why the hell not? Okay, we can make this happen. Okay, front position. Can't use either of them. Can use incision. You're gonna be doing all of that, basically. No, you can't even use battlefield medicine. Yeah, they are not designed for position 1. Position 2, however, now that we can do. So, does anyone have the abilities that we need? I think you might. I'm trying to work out how do we reduce the amount of spelling that we've got. Actually, we can rename that. There we go. Can't have battlefield medicine, so you need emboldening vapors. I do think Noxious Blast is going to be the way. Noxious Blast and Plague Grenade. So everyone at the back. So basically everyone needs those 2 abilities. Because, of course they do. It's kind of in the name. So everyone gets those. Okay. So, let's work this out, shall we? Back rank, you can't have Incision, but you can have both of the grenade abilities and Emboldening Vapors. Probably maybe want to give you Battlefield Medicine as well. I think pretty much, again, it might just be a case of give everyone Battlefield Medicine if they don't have it. Although it can only be used in the back 2 ranks, so... I'll buy all of the abilities because they're so cheap, and let's be honest, we're not exactly that short of cash. Probably will be soon if I keep going along this route. That's something to worry about for the future. Okay, back 2 guys definitely need Battlefield Medicine. Incision works fine there. Do I want Plague Grenades? Front Runner, can't have Battlefield Medicine. You need Noxious Blast. Noxious Blast, Incision, and Disorientating Blast. You can use... No. You can't use Noxious Blast in position 1. You can't really use anything in position 1. Okay, we can give you Noxious Blast, so if you get pushed back 1, you can go back there, so that'll be fine. Position 2. Okay, you can't have Plague Grenade, but you can have Emboldening Vapors. You can't have that, but you can have Disorientating Blast for position 2. Okay, that works. Position 3, I definitely think you probably want to have that, but also that... okay. We're just going to be doing a lot of blighting, so position 3, Blast, Plague, Incision, Medicine, of course. Back 2 basically just need to have Medicine. Emboldening Vapors, yes. So we've got 3 guys with Emboldening Vapors, so someone is going to be hitting really, really hard here. Probably our position 3 or position 1 or 2, because Incision can be hitting really, really hard here. Okay, that works. Now, Phoenix Shaman, you need to have that armor upgrade, and that's it. And I think you also need to have ability upgrades. So what did you end up with? Incision, Noxious Blast, and 1 extra on Disorientating Blast. Everyone else is only going to be level 1 abilities. Okay, that works. Yeah. We can do that. We can make all of this stuff happen. Alright, so this is going to be our next absolutely atrocious run where everything is going to go horribly wrong. But that's the entire point of this. There was a reason why I believe, what was it, the third or fourth of these streams, which was just called The Gimmicks Begin. Well, now we know why. We're doing all of the stupid shit. Alright. The plague cart is being rolled out for science. We have to take a medium dungeon. There are no short dungeons apart from that. And I do not want to be going into the courtyard yet because of the Crimson Curse. I want to get the Vintner first, because we've got such a massive roster here that Crimson Curse could get very out of control very, very easily here. So let's go for it. Let's find some useful items, shall we? Okay. Bleed skill. Okay, who is going to be doing the most swinging here? Probably, actually, the position 3, maybe? They probably want to put that on position 1, because he's just got the most straight-up damage for Incision. Okay, we'll roll with that. So position 1 will just kind of spam that. Okay, we need someone to be more or less a dedicated healer. It's kind of our back 2 guys. I think probably the very back, because he can go through Battlefield Medicine and Emboldening Vapors. So probably try and get rank 4 as our main healer. Although we're probably not going to be doing a whole lot of healing. It's probably going to be another one of those things where we try to basically burst things down as quickly as possible. Which, if that's the case, we want to get anything that does extra bleed, there we go, on the front person. And other than that, anything which does extra blight chance everywhere else. That's the plan, I think. So who's got the most blight abilities out of all of them? That would be you. So position 3, you get... where was it? The thing that gives you blight skill chance. Probably want to offset that speed problem. Position 2. Okay, do we have anything that might do blight or melee? We can give you accuracy on melee for when you stab things. I suppose we could give you something which gives you extra bleed chance, but we don't seem to have any of that. Okay, we can just give you extra accuracy on melee for when you stab things. This is gonna go possibly really, really badly, but also possibly absolutely hilariously. Okay, chat, it's time to gas the fish. And that's kind of where we're going with this. We're just gonna gas the fish. Let's do it. Alright. Let's acquire... we have so much anti-venom now, it's beautiful, look at that. We are not going to be getting poisoned by anything anytime soon, maybe. Take a little bit of everything. It's a medium run, so we might encounter a lot of stuff. Otherwise, we can just kind of ignore it. Whew. Right. I should be more, like... what's the word I'm looking for? I should probably be more, supportive of this run, considering we've done the 4 Antiquarian run, which was not very good, but we did it, and that's what matters the most. The 4 Houndmaster run was actually really, really good until we encountered the Shambler. We shouldn't have gone against the Shambler as a bunch of level 0s. We should have been, like, I think an extra level or 2 if we were going to do that. But, yeah, I should be feeling a little more enthusiastic about this. We have all of the Plaguery. We can blight literally everything to death. And we can bleed everything to death. This should go a lot better than I think it's going to go. Yes, chat, it is true. We should be shouting, "Bring out your dead," quite a lot here. Because it is the plague cart that we've got going here. Alright. Look at that. 10% blight resist. Oh. This is going to be so good. We shall blight them all to death. With very, very strong blights. Do I want to take a chance at stunning? Nah, let's just bleed them. One more stack of that should kill both of them this round. Yep, they're both going to blight out this round. He will not bleed out this round. But we can blight him to make sure that he probably does. I think that should be enough now. Yes. So the 3 things are going to die in the first round. This is great. It's gonna work. Perfect. Look at that. I don't think this one guy is going to go... is going to handle this very well. So it's basically just going to be bleed, 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 or blight, 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 blight. He's got higher bleed resist, so we're going to blight him to death. Seems completely reasonable to me. Stack it up. Is it worth emboldening someone for extra damage? Nah, screw it. Stack blight until he just blights out in one turn, totally. I guess you can try and make him bleed. It's not even funny how effective the blights of these guys are. Look at that, 12 damage. Stack up, that's crazy. Crazy amounts of damage. He's definitely going to die this round, so, I suppose try and hold off and wait for rank. I was going to say wait for rank. Embolden yourself so that ranks 3 and 4 can get an extra go and we can heal this dude up. Ah, such healing. Look at that. 1 HP. It's almost as good as the Antiquarians. Ah, look at that. 2 HP heal. Top-notch healing. I am cautiously optimistic. Do I care about busts, really? Yeah, we can trade out for the extra food there. We don't need that much food. He says running out of food almost immediately. And then wishing that he had more food. Chuck some blight for the dude at the back there. Screw psychological damage, because we have no real way of dealing with it. You should embolden yourself a little bit so that you can slice someone really effectively. Let's do that. Let's use a load of emboldening vapors on the front guy. He can just stab someone to death, like, immediately. That will amuse me. It is true, chat. This entire party is basically, you get cancer and you get cancer, everybody gets cancer. That is pretty much exactly how this party is going to run. Okay, you have a load of buffs. Look at that, 52% damage. Stab someone to death in one go. Go! There you go. That's exactly what you want. The absolute murderation by Plague Doctor there. Of course, then we just need to stack up enough blight on this guy so he dies in... Ow. That's a shame. Could have killed him in one go, maybe. A bleed? How very dare you? Oh, well, you don't have the thing that stops you from doing that. Well, you can just murder him then. Don't really give that much of a shit about any of that stuff. Ever onwards, chat. It is true, chat. Cancer does always win in the end. And I believe this team is the perfect example of that. Phoenix, bro. Bro, we gotta talk about this. talk about your unacceptable behavior here. Right. Okay. Everything here needs to die really quickly because these dudes hit really, really, really hard. Like, absurdly hard. So we need to get enough blight on them to ideally try and hope that they die before they're able to swing. We have failed. Now we are going to take a shitload of damage.
Give them no quarter.
Aha! Get dodged, fool. Okay, I think it might then be time to try and start healing with the weakest heal imaginable. Alright, he's gonna blight out, he's gonna blight out. Okay, time to heal. Time to heal as hard as you can. And then lose all your HP anyway. Ugh, the lack of healing in this party is disastrous.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Try and heal, guys. Gals, guys, gals. Oh, God. Okay, that's good. He didn't target the one which I thought that he really, really was going to.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, we should probably heal you a little bit. Although I don't want to, because there's so much of this thing left and we're going to need food. I guarantee they're going to need food before they get all the way back here. So... oh, God, please don't die. You're probably going to die now.
And now the true
If you do, then I'm going to be sad.
fast or expire.
Okay, we can stun one of them. We can stun two of them. Let's go with that. Let's buy a little bit of space. Now you're going to get death blown. Oh good, they're not going to target that one person again. Alrighty. Let's apply some more blight. 8. Okay, they're both going to... don't die. They're both going to blight out this turn. So that's actually really good. Okay. Stab that guy. And now we have to work on trying to heal.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Right. That's 2 people down this round. Okay, we can basically spam heal now. Try and keep one person from dying. That might be nice. Alright. We have made some of the plays. Why do I get a distinct feeling that the other ward is not going to be in this room or on the way to this room?
Ancient traps lie in wait,
Oh good, this means we can get a load more food.
thirsting for blood.
Good. Okay, that was actually really, really helpful. The ward will not be in this room, so that I have to walk all the way back. Oh my god. Of course. That was not helpful, bro. You really needed to resist that. Need you to start getting back forward, Broseph. Alright. We're doing okay. It's one person down in one row. That's alright. Or in one round. That's pretty good. Why do I get the distinct feeling on the way back here this party is going to be like, oh, we need to eat like twice. Chat, you eat too damn much, chat. You eat too much. You're not on some sort of bulking diet here. Gotta try and cut down on that. I'm starting to think the Dark Priest might very well be the new Josh. Like, you're the Josh of this team. Every single team has its own Josh. And honestly, I've got to say, Josh, how happy are you that you've basically become kind of a meme for this channel now? You're kind of memely now. It's to pull you. Everyone who is just like really hated by everyone and takes all the damage is a Josh now. It's Dark Priest, you are the Josh of this run. God damn it. Everyone hates you and everything you do is just makes everyone's life a little bit worse. Okay. Okay, let's loot the thing.
A handsome reward for a
Now we just have to begin the long-ass walk back. Haven't we lost 2 Joshes already? No, we've only ever had 1 Josh. But the spirit of Josh, as in to pull a Josh, or to be the Josh, I suppose it should really be, to be the Josh of the party, just means that you are the person targeted by everything that everyone hates, and frankly, you would be better off dead. That is what it is to be the Josh. There we go, there's 1 meal, and I guarantee they're going to get to about here, and probably need another one. Because you're a bunch of greedy little gusses, aren't you, chat? You're just... ugh. Just so greedy. You gotta have everything, and you gotta have it now. It is true, chat, you do have Josh too. And I'm willing to bet there's going to be a level of irony that Josh... What did I fucking tell you, chat? I'm willing to bet that Josh 2 is probably going to not live up to the name, and is going to be the person who never gets hit even once. Ah, okay. Yes, let's holy water... Oh no, it's anti-venom. Derp to derp. It's even there. There you go. Got a little bit of healing there. Okay. Let's blast some things. The real problem is you can't get quite enough blight stacked up to kill, like, the back 2 guys in 1 round. He's definitely gonna die. It's just... you get 8. Wasn't that a beacon? No. It would show up on the thing. If it were. If there were a beacon. So, there you go, Dark Priest again, being targeted. Constantly low HP. Everyone hates you and wants you to die. No, there was no beacon in the last room. That was the entrance room.
As life ebbs,
I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a beacon in the entrance room. See, look, you're at Death's Door again. You are the Josh. My god. Okay, they're both going to blight out now, so... Get you away from Death's Door once again. We could just let you go full Josh and just die. There's never quite enough cancer. The world needs more cancer. That's what this run is telling me. The world just needs a little bit more cancer in it. There we go. Look, there's more food for you to eat.
overconfidence is a
You've eaten so much, chat. Happens 4 women in the party. What happened? Did you all get married suddenly or something? Now it's like, it's okay, I can get fat now. Casual live stream sexism. That's no doubt how it's going to be labelled. Oh good, it's that thing. I really wish that it wasn't that thing. I wish it was the thing that we needed. Okay, let's try and stun a dude here. There we go. That should buy us a little bit of space, maybe. Let's see if we can stun both of them up front. There we go. Alright. Now we should be able to stack up enough blight to take out maybe these back 2 people. We've only got to deal with two things there, so it's okay. I just point out there's a level of irony in someone getting pretending to get triggered over a joke when their screen name is Moon Man. I find that rather amusing. Alright, 4, 8. Okay, we can stack these guys up enough to die. 8, yep, they're both gonna die. Okay, cool. Now we can just do all of the things to get these people down. No, chat, I don't think anyone wants to take any snippets of me and turn them into a song. Someone's already done that. It was terrible. Please, just no one ever do it again. Just... You are more trouble than you're worth. This person over here. You're eating all of the heals, eating all of the food. You basically need everyone's attention 24/7. Otherwise, you're going to die. You are the drama whore of this party. You're not only the Josh, you're also the drama whore. Just everything about you is terrible. In before this stream gets taken down for bullying. That would just imply that people on YouTube haven't noticed that this entire stream is about naming things after chat, viciously ribbing the chat, and it all being a whole lot of fun. Look, there's more food for you to eat. There you go. Shovel it on down. I need to start taking crests instead of that thing. We're getting so bloody many of them. Right, touch the thing. Be inspired. There you go. Get a buff or something. Ugh. Yes, I am ripping into this person because they are the Josh of this party. Right, okay, you, Shaman, you have some klepto in use. Oh god, we don't have herbs! Ah! God damn it. I want to blame the priest. Just, I need to blame the priest. Alright, we just want to find this one ward and then we can flee. It would be great. Would that not just be the... Oh good, it was Shaman. I was just about to say, like, are you fucking serious? You're gonna... Yeah. Okay, come on, show me where this thing is. Oh my god, literally at the opposite end of the thing. And then we get all of these things again. Oh my god, okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Really? That's the first target that you see there? Hmm? We're running out of health. This is the problem. Who are you gonna stab? Of course! We need to camp, but we don't have any food. I don't think we're actually going to be able to finish this run now. Because I think we're just maybe on too lower HP to actually make it happen. So these bloody 4 fish people parties, they are the worst. They do so much damage. You gonna kill him? You gonna kill him? You gonna kill him? There we go! Ah, the curse has been lifted. Finally. Now we can all get on with our lives. And then there was peace. Beautiful. That does, I think, mean that we're probably going to have to... Yeah, we can't do 2 other fights. It's so unfortunate that it was all the way over there. Could it not have just been round here? That would have just been so much better. But now we can't do this with only 2 people now. Oh well. We tried. It was a failure, but it's fine. There we go. But I'm okay with leaving this, because I feel like a burden has been lifted from us, chat. There was... Do you not feel it? Do you not feel like a massive weight has been lifted from us? I certainly feel that way, chat. It's so good. It's so good, I'm going to take a celebratory swig. That is a delightful beverage. There is no such thing as dead heroes. Remember that, chat. Your fucking nuisance is gone. I'm satisfied. I feel pretty good now. The burden is gone, the weight is lifted. My soul feels like it could fly for all eternity now. It's a thing of beauty. Right, who's got any stress, and let's see if we can sort that out. And then I think I'm probably going to call that here. Send all you people off to do that. We need to start spreading our antiquarians out so that we can get our gold supply back. Who would have thought that running this many goddamn heroes would be this expensive? Okay. Ooh! There we go. We can do a 4 occultist run the next time we get back. Where are our highwaymen? I swear we had a highwayman. Or 2, or 3, or am I just going mad? We have no highwayman. What? Absolutely outrageous. We're going to have to start getting in on that so we can do multiple highwayman runs. And multiple Hellion runs. We're going to do that. Okay, so who was the new guy? That was the new guy No, yes. So, who wishes to call dibs on the occultist before we go anywhere? So that is going to be our... It's true, chat, failure is expensive. It is very true. But it's okay. You're down to go. Good, you are down to go on the 4-man party. It's not going to happen this time. We're going to do it next run. For now, we just need to name the last 3 people, and then I'm going to end the stream because I am getting tired and I wish to go and have some dinner. Because, you know, food. Kind of important, you know. See, chat gets it. Everyone goes a little mad sometimes. Yes, it is true. Dibs on calling it Zera's grandpa. Do you really think that would be appropriate? What is the obsession with Zera? Everyone loves Zera, apparently. For some reason, they are the most popular person forever. I don't know why. No, it's not going to be burritos. I'm probably going to go and do, like, I don't know, maybe some sticky rice, roll myself an omelette. Might even prepare myself some wontons or make some gyoza or something like that. Who knows? See how bothered I can be, but I'm definitely... I'm in a glutinous rice mood. Yeah. Think I'll do that. I'm in a glutinous rice and rolled omelette mood, so I'll make that happen. Someone's Zera's husband. That would make sense, actually. Because Zera... Zera was the antiquarian woman. This is Zera's so this would be Zera's husband, Zera the Second's father. We're starting a whole family tree here. I mean, come on. Look at that. It's great. I wish Zera was alive to see it. We're starting entire family trees. We had Zera. Zera is now dead. She was unfortunately brutally murdered by a Pelagiac grouper. Those fucking things. And her husband and her son have returned to avenge her. There you go. See, Zera, you're being avenged. How does it feel? Yeah? Can Teal Deer actually cook IRL? Yes. I am a damn good chef, I will have you know. I hate people who can't cook. And especially people who are like, yeah, I can't, it's so hard. What, you can't mix things together and heat them up? You're just a fucking failure. Frankly, go and hang your head in shame. Maybe hang it all the way down into one of those fucking ready meals that you shovel into your gullet every fucking night because you're incapable of mixing a few ingredients together and applying heat for a few minutes. You're a failure at life if you can't do that. So, we require a Hellion and a Highwayman. Who's feeling highwaymanly or Hellionly? Because those are two words that totally exist, honest. Do we have any takers, or am I assigning them? What could possibly go wrong with all of this? Everyone in chat is too busy talking about... See, chef, mix things together and heat them up. Yes, that is all a chef does. That is their entire duty. Mix things together and heat them. That's it. So now chat is just talking about... Now chat is just talking about cooking and how everyone should cook and how cooking is great. And some people feeling self-conscious because they can't cook. Go and cry into your fucking microwave meal. Feel the shame. Shame. You can't cook. Shame. You can't dibs on a highwayman sent one. You're a bounty hunter. You can't be two things. It can't happen, I'm afraid, buddy. You can only be one. Actually, who's dead? Who was... Oh no, we already assigned Josh, didn't we? To a cancerous leper. I was thinking we could call it Josh too. I mean, what could possibly go wrong with that, you know? Well, we have a Hellion. I think that one has to be Nella. Because we don't have a Nella. Let's see if we can find a suitably awesome looking Hellion. That looks awesome. Let's go with that. We have a Hellion named Nella now. A Nellion, I suppose you could say. Yeah, get it? Yeah, see? It's got all the wordplay going on here. It's great like that. Am I just going to just in skip? Yes. Are you dead? Yes. I think. Yes, you died. You died horribly to the Shambler. Actually, as it says here, you had a heart attack due to unsustainable stress. It was the Shambler that did it, but yes, you are dead. Just so you know, just so you're aware of that, you're gone, buddy. That's just it. You're out. You're out of here. You're not coming back unless you're not going to come back anytime soon unless you happen to have some sort of offspring or something like that. Just be aware of that, you know. Yes, Bigger Stickers, you are still alive. But we need a name. We need a name for a highwayman. No one wishes to claim it. I'm going to assign it then. Let's see, can I... There is no escape. I notice everything. We now have a highwayman called Moonman. I'm sure he is a fully upstanding citizen and in no way has any sort of prejudice or bigotry towards anything. Well, chat, I do believe that I'm going to wrap this stream up here. I'm going to go and eat all of the things, and yes, I'm going to cook the things, chat. Because cooking is awesome, and it's a skill that you should have. And if you don't have that skill, then for shame, because it's very useful. It allows you to buy cheaper food. It actually cuts your food bill down quite a lot when you know how to mix things together and apply heat to them. And forever, I will always refer to cooking, I will always remind everyone that it's mixing things together and heating them, because if that doesn't make you feel inadequate in your ability to not be able to cook, then I don't know what the hell will. And on top of that, minor side deviation from the actual event in progress here, but one thing that I am sick of, right, in sort of the modern day, as it were, people, and I say people, it usually seems to be younger women these days, who will openly say, I don't cook, but I can bake. Like, baking is a form of cooking. What you're actually trying to tell people there when it's, oh, I bake, I can't cook, is that all you're really good for is mixing together flour, eggs, water, and sugar, and making a bunch of quick dopamine-releasing, instant gratification shit that isn't actually going to keep yourself, or anyone you actually give a shit about, alive in any sort of long-term healthy state. That's your admission when you say shit like that. And it's not a good place to be. Anyway, chat, we're going to call that there. No, I am not going to be. Is cooking alchemy? Yes, it is. Cooking is absolutely a form. Is absolutely a form of alchemy. Anyway, I'm going to go, chat, and no, I am not going to be making cooking videos for you anytime shortly. Maybe in the not too distant future. But anyway, there we go, chat. I am done, and that's it. I have nothing else to do. Look, it's over, chat. Why are you still here? It's over, okay? Go away.